Hi, this is Marlon Price again. In this video, we'll talk about how to go about electronically submitting proofs of compliance on the program website. So if you'll get started by going over to the computer, and one of the first things you'll do is you'll want to review the files before you submit them. Let's say today we're going to submit 301. Go to the program files where you have your program file stored. Hit 301. And the first thing you want to do is review the document submission form. So you'll open the document submission form. That's what we filled out last time. And if you'll go to the bottom and use the evaluator's review section, it's a very helpful tool. It'll keep you from getting these things returned with not enough information. So the little check boxes here, you need to check: does the file contain a written directive which requires all sworn personnel who carry firearms to qualify annually? Yes, your department 2.2 did that. Does it address remedial training? Yes, it did that, if you remember. Does the file contain documentation proving qualifications? The training outline was a qualification qualification day at the range, and the training sign-off sheet showed that all the officers attended. So yes, your file does have everything that needs to be submitted. So we're going to go ahead and submit that one today. You may actually want to add in 301 just copies of a couple of actual qualification records, and we'll do that on the next video just to show you how to add things to a submission. So let's go over to the program website. You registered once you were accepted into the program, so now you come to this site every time you want to submit a new proof of compliance. You have to put in your email and password. You hit login there. And now we're going to submit a new proof of compliance. So we'll click on that and hit recognition program. Next. This is the page that we will use to do all of our submissions. What you'll do first is leave the priority at low. We don't use that. The very first thing you'll do is put in your city name, and in this case we're using any town, and then the standard number 3.01.1. That's all we need in that line, in the subject line. Now in this large box, you need to consider this whole page as just being an email with attachments. In this large box, you have to have something in the email or it won't send. Most agencies just put something like DSF plus 3 attachments. And that means that you're sending the document submission form and 3 additional attachments. Something has to go in there. If you need to tell me something about how your department operates, you can do so there as well. So hit the top browse button, and it brings up an entire file upload page. You've stored these things on your desktop, so you want to go to the desktop, and you want to go to the recognition program folder, and you want to open program files and go to number 1. The very first thing that we want in this top box is the document submission form. So we're going to click on that, and it pushed it into the little box next to it. So we're going to hit the next browse button, and in this case we're going to send the policy next. And the policy has gone in here. Hit the next browse button. We want the policy sign-off sheet, because this is the order in which you listed those on your document submission form. The next one is the training outline, perhaps, and it goes in there. And then next to the last one here, we'll put the training sign-off. Okay, we have all those things in our transmittal, so we'll go ahead and submit it. And it'll take a minute to upload that data onto the website. As soon as it's uploaded, this computer program will actually send you an email saying it's been received and it's awaiting review. When you receive that email, you don't have to keep that one. In just a moment, I'll go back and show you under View Proofs where you can keep track of all the documents you've submitted electronically. So this thing is being submitted. Make sure it's being submitted there. And you have now been, it is now received, and it's assigned a proof ID number. And that proof ID is going to be in that email that comes back to you. And you can choose to save that if you want to, but we don't need it for purposes of the program. Now, if you'll hit your back button and you go back to the main page, you can now click on View Proofs, and it will open everything that's come in from your agency, from your email account over here, everything that's come in. And you'll notice that Anytown 301 is right there, and it shows to be open. And that open means that we have not seen it yet. It's in the queue to be reviewed. If you need to send something else with it, maybe you ran out of the browse buttons, you needed to send more attachments for some reason, you can come over here and click on Anytown 301. It will open it up, and there's a post reply button that you can click here and just add additional attachments here. Click those browse buttons. You have 6 more that you can hit and submit it the same way. But this is a filing cabinet for all of the standards and proofs that you have submitted. Once we've received it, if we review it and it's accepted, we change the status to accepted. The open there will change to accepted, like in this case, and we will send you an email. And the email that says accepted, we would like you to print that email, highlight the word accepted, and put it in your paper file as the first document in your paper file. Now, if for some reason it is not accepted, maybe there's additional proof needed, or maybe the policy didn't address the standard exactly, in that case we'll place the status on hold and send it back to you with an email outlining exactly what you need to add to the policy or submit in addition to have it accepted. So if you ever have any questions about when it's received, if you get a note back saying, hey, I need something else, and you don't understand exactly what it is, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We'll be happy to answer those questions for you. So in the next video, we'll talk about how to respond again to additional information if we do send you one of those on hold status emails. We'll show you how to go about adding the information that you need to add there. So thanks, and we'll see you next time.